Wow. Okay. Hello, fellow revolutionaries. It's I don't know if I'm supposed to say it's good to see you all. Wow. Lots happened. So last night we were not able to record, and due to the world being on fire, uh had to work so late that they didn't say when he was going to get out. But God bless him, and our hearts go out to Ant, which I will confirm later on Facebook is still alive and with us. It's not important whether he does the show or not, although his perspective is more important than anyone's. If you guys don't know Ant, follow Entering the Black Hole with Rick and Anthony. Ant is a beloved member of the podcast community, and he's also a cherished fellow revolutionary here on DNA. Okay, so it was funny. I had people being, "Hey, you better have proof about everything that you were stating," and best believe there were many people saying, "You better have something to back this up," and I wanted to cover it on the show, and sure enough, the internet validated everything. The connections to this, and again, when I say the police have been an abusive government institution, such as the government, such as the Democrats, such as the Republicans, such as any institution that's abusive. I don't know why we can say fuck all the libs. I don't know why we can say throw commies from helicopters or all the MAGAs are racist, but then the moment we address police brutality, somehow they get a pass. And this is what I'm saying. The conversation gets derailed too quickly and too often. Now, about addressing that the government or the state or deep state is behind all this, do a quick Google search. We're now finding not only were protesters bussed in out of state to carry out a lot of this destruction and violence, but the ties to individuals carrying out the violence, not only being predominantly white, we're also finding that some of the individuals that are destroying things like windows and all that have ties to government institutions. And government institutions happen to be politicians, happen to be people like Soros, or the Clintons, or the DNC, or anyone else that was, on that list of people who rode the Lolita Express, which is Epstein's plane. I mean, literally, it's like, oh, so you're saying fuck the cops? I'm like, no, I'm saying this mess goes so deep, and the violence that we're seeing across the nation, it's in areas that are already economically deprived, which we know for a fact is systematically done. So if you have people being bussed in to already economically deprived areas, that you already have a higher police presence in areas that are crime-ridden due to incentivizing single motherhood and separating fathers from their families, and oh, by the way, you can't have any other income or you don't get that government income, and by the way, you have to be single too. So, there's that whole situation. So you have areas that are already screwed, you put more cops there, and then you bus in violent people, and this stops being a conspiracy after like 30 seconds of Google search. So what I can offer you all right now is, if we can't get Ant on the show, then what we're going to be doing is a show where I'll just cover what I know, but I don't like the idea of another white guy going on there explaining what's going on, hence why I'm not reducing Ant to the fact that he's a proud, informed, amazing, beautiful black man, and to not acknowledge that is to ignore who he is. This isn't happening just to me, because I'm out here like doing a video, so it's not really happening to me. This affects Ant and people like Ant and people who have a whole world of experience that I know nothing of, which is why I'm gonna just stop talking, because I can cover data points, I can cover the conspiracies, but I don't have shit to say about what the experience is to be anything other than a privileged white hipster who gets to bring you free content and be told I'm doing it right or not, all day long. But it's not a struggle for me the way it is for other revolutionaries. So, yeah, long story short, we're going to get you this content, whether it's me covering data points and what we found, but as far as a perspective, I'm going to wait for Ant, because the last thing we need is another white guy telling us how to do a revolution. Remember, you are the revolution, and we will see you in Threads.